Day, nothing changes. All I want is a moment to think clearly, but thoughts come unrelenting, consuming every waking moment. My mind binds me and I can't escape. I shout for help, but no one hears me. One day I feel I'll just disappear. Lost in this chaos, I'm searching for peace.
Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to another edition of Dirt Sheet Radio presents TNA Impact Prime World Order. We have a lot to talk about. We got
it's not Logan Paul either.
What?
It's not Logan Paul either. Let's make sure.
Did you drink your Prime yet?
No, it's not about Deion Sanders. It's not about Logan Paul. It's different Prime.
Yeah, different Prime. Punk shoving kids allegedly.
Yeah, they probably deserved it.
Yeah, it's Saudi.
He doesn't like kids. We know that from that one, press conference.
I mean, I get it. I don't like kids either.
I mean, there's reasons why he doesn't have anybody. He's got a bracelet about his wife and a dog or whatever. Like,
yeah, and doesn't want to work with and he's worked with enough children, so
exactly. God, he's like a disgruntled McDonald's employee who had to be in the play place for too long.
He's Mayor McCheese after mayoral duties.
Yeah, he wouldn't have ratted out Luigi though.
Instead of kissing babies, he's just flipping them over.
Yeah, but he wouldn't have ratted out Luigi. He'd be like,
"No,
I
he wouldn't have.
More people for you. Come here. Let's talk." I like your skill set.
I'm assembling a team.
A very specific team with specific skills. Oh, really? Yes. Meet the Hamburglar over here. What?
Anyway, I am aka the corner viewer, and to join me the IWC World Chief of G-Quacks. Andrew, what's up?
Yeah, too many things and nothing at all. So it's one of those weeks.
Yeah, I don't know if it's on your end, but your video's not showing.
Oh, it is showing for me. So.
Like you're like a still on my end.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Better or no?
No, cause it's showing your internet reception is like 0 on my end.
Interesting. I'll just try to.
Yeah. While he fixes that, I don't know why that happened. That's very weird. But no, we have there we are. He says offline. Hello. Is he not here? Oh, Andrew. My friend. And all right, he'll be right back. Like I said, we got a debut. We had one fun match, and the rest of the show just kind of went downhill. There you are.
Can you hear me?
Oh, I've always heard you.
Oh, okay.
I just couldn't see you. Like you weren't moving.
Oh, see, when you were saying the other stuff, I thought you couldn't hear me either because I'm like, shit, what the fuck is gonna happen?
When you came back, no, I didn't hear you when you came back.
Oh, okay. So
you were just a blank screen.
Oh, that's how I feel some days. I'm glad the computer agrees.
I mean, yeah, that was me like this past week.
Yeah, sometimes you're just a screensaver, and it's like shit. That's a fortune cookie right there.
Yeah. But I am no longer given much money. I'm done with Starlink. Thank God.
Until Tesla comes out with something that you like.
No.
Hey, but he broke up with his boyfriend. He's on the good side now, right?
I still don't like him. I still hate him.
It's gonna take more than one breakup text to sell you. Is that really what it is?
More or less.
Okay. Yeah, but do you really hate him, or you just setting us up for like some really bad, like
Oh
really
no,
crazy, like revenge sex?
no, I hate
No, no,
him.
not you, Musk. Musk to
Oh yeah,
Trump.
President.
Like, are you actually upset with each other, or are you just getting ready for some makeup sex? Like,
Or are you playing both sides to come out on top like Mac? It's
maybe he is. He comes off like a switch. I could see that happen.
he totally is. He totally is. But yeah, we got the GoNet speed. It's faster now, thankfully.
Nice.
Yeah, we got the fiber optics. No more of that satellite shit, and it's cheaper, like $40 cheaper.
That's significant, honestly.
Yeah, but it'll go up like $10 by next year. But who cares? It's still cheaper.
It's still $30 cheaper then. So,
Exactly. Yeah.
and you said it's faster, so yeah, that's all pluses right there.
Yeah, we got. It's like I did a speed test. It was like 450 megabytes download and upload for both. So
So now you finally gonna get to some of those games you've kind of wanted to, but you just couldn't because of internet limitations.
maybe I might actually play Power World for a little bit. Like I have it. I just never really fully played it.
No, that's fair. And then how does your Ruby and not Ruby, Scarlet and Violet run on the Switch if your old internet was kind of spotty?
It was. I didn't do it with the new. I didn't do it with this new internet yet, but it was still fine. Like it was still a decent service, but I needed essentially the Ethernet cable to get a good connection to the computer.
Oh, I get you. Okay.
Because yeah, once it's like rainy or something like that, that satellite's moving, and well, good luck.
I get it. So you had to be hardlined into everything or Wi-Fi. You just shit
Hardline,
the bed.
hardline on the computer,
Mhm.
but but everything else was still fine. Like it was decent because we used it for like 3 years, but
Oh, well, that's good.
yeah, but I was like, it just wasn't worth the money for what we're getting.
I can't blame you on that one.
So this is good, but
Mhm.
as I said, as we were going, like I said, we have stuff to talk about. We got our G-Quux, our season finale.
We did. Now, did you see
Uh,
why I said that Gundam Unit 2?
uh, near the end, or like
Yes.
yeah,
It's always redheads and it's always beast mode. Like
yeah,
if I knew that if G-Quux had that fucking code word beast, like
yeah.
I kind of had that feeling too, because I'm like, it's got that weird visor, like that could drop down. Oh, it did.
There you go.
And it's bad enough that G-Fred looked like Unit 1 anyway. I think we made that comment a couple weeks ago.
We did, yeah. I said it was a decent finale. Shame we didn't get to see actual Amuro.
I'm not ashamed about that.
I was it would have been cool, but we had Shuji piloting the White Gundam. I thought he killed Char. All of a sudden,
I
I
I
was like,
have
did he just
so
die? Like, did he
I
die
have
that quick?
so many weird issues. Well, I like the fact that he cut the arm off, which drew the parallel to the original ending with that.
Yeah,
So I like that. But like Shalia Bull randomly like flipping on Char, realizing that Artesia is the one that should lead. And Artesia wasn't even spoken about until literally that last fucking
I know.
episode.
I was like, what? Wait.
And then even in fucking Cassilia's flashback, you can't even see Artesia's face. She focuses on Casval. And she's
Yeah,
like, two little pretty blonde boy, like children or whatever. And I'm like, but Artesia's like shadowed out. I'm like, what? Why? We know Artesia,
yeah,
Sayla, whatever you want to fucking call her. Like, we know she exists. Stop it.
yeah. It was just crazy how like killed Cassilia, and just all of a sudden it's like, all right, I'm gonna turn on you now, Char.
Yeah, and it's like everything was cool until he's like, wait, I just realized you're just as bad as Cassilia. It's like, you just realized that?
Like
Like,
you're also bad for new types. I gotta kill you now.
it's like we know Char's always kind of played to the beat of his own drum.
Yeah.
But I don't. It was too much.
I like this comment. It's like, I'll go do something else where it doesn't lead to you killing me. trying to kill me.
Yeah, that was funny, but like,
And he transformed back into his army uniform.
he's the best magical girl. We've been over this,
Yeah.
and then like current version Lala finally met Char, so that was cute that they had
That
their
I
thing.
liked.
And I do like the fact that they reinforced multiple times that like Lala loved Char the most, even
Oh
though
yeah.
there was that thing with the Amuro, like she wants
But
Char.
it was always Char.
Yeah, which Lala is fucking Shinji making third fucking impact just because make a new world, make a new world. Look at that got fucked up. Make a new world.
They're all like the Char died in all of them, and this one I'm gonna make sure that doesn't happen. Even if I have to kill the Rosa Sharon here.
Yeah, Shuji was. I don't know, man. I think my biggest issue with the show was the pacing.
Mm-hmm.
It,
Oh
it
yeah.
was it was basically G Witch that ends in a polycule instead of a lesbian relationship.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it was that autistic Riz.
I just yeah that too, but like it was so much like G Witch because instead of school sanctioned battles, it was like clan battles that were edgy and hardcore for
Yeah,
poor
like
kids.
it's like those Zoid battles.
Exactly from what
Those team
Peaceful
battles.
Century. Yep, from Peaceful
Yeah,
Century. Even
exactly.
though those fucking lightning sykes were fucking fantastic. I still love the lightning sykes and the command wolf. I love all the basic fucking
Yeah,
Zoids
the commands were always cool with their machine guns and all that.
and the saber tooth ones. I forget the fuck they were exactly called. It's been years since I've seen Zoids, but
Yeah. Hold on.
it might have been like Saber Fang
It's
or
just
something.
I think they're just saber tigers.
It might have been,
Yeah,
but
looking now, it's a saber tiger.
oh okay.
Yeah, those were cool. Yeah, because I usually did pick those during the Gundam game for the GameCube one.
I picked the command wolf. The command wolf was my go-to, but I like the saber
Yeah,
tigers a lot.
yeah. The Lightning Sykes isn't bad either.
Hmm.
Schilliger, I thought was a little underrated.
Oh, completely underrated. Yeah, because everybody liked
The
Zero
Blade
or
Liger,
Panzer or yeah.
yeah, it was either Blade Liger or like the Liger Zeros, Schneider, Panzer,
Hmm.
Jaeger.
Yep, yep. But the shield dagger was definitely nice.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway,
Shout out to Chaotic Century.
yeah, good old Zoids. But I don't know. The pacing was bad because, like I said, it was like G Witch with the clan battles, the thing, and then suddenly it flips into like space opera, and we're fighting in space, and we hand the kids guns, and we tell them to go fuck shit up, and then everybody dies, and
Yeah,
it's like, what the fuck pacing? Like,
yeah, and yeah, of course Shuji and Machu kissed, and now it's Machu and Yan wanting to get their boyfriend back from wherever he disappeared to.
but they're back in fucking. They need to stop. They're back in fucking swimsuits at the end. Like they're 14. Go away. Stop with this
Mm-hmm.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also, I think I'm also very sick of the shonen Vegeta trope because every time there's a sidekick, second antagonist, whatever you want to call, like they always get dispatched in the dumbest fucking way against the big fight,
Yeah,
and then suddenly, then the protagonist has to fucking pull out bullshit
one
Unit Two
asshole.
Beast mode.
Like
Yeah,
all of a sudden, Machu has this shield thing
yeah,
and
and Beast mode. Yeah,
decapitates the giant white Gundam,
after making out with him, and then it's just like.
distracted with the kiss, and
It's
then
like this is so Goku bullshit. Like, Vegeta just lost, but okay, he didn't die. He got away because he rocketed off with the fucking eject suit.
right,
But like, then Machu just wins by herself. I'm like, what's the fucking point of having parallel perspectives and treating them like dual protagonists when you're just gonna Vegeta the other one?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yesterday I gave it a 3 3/4. I think it might stay there.
I think that's a little high. Because if I was going out of 10, I think I'd be more in that like that 6.5 to 6 3/4 kind of thing. Because
Yeah,
it's not a 7. Like this is not something I could rewatch.
no, it's a one and done. I'm not gonna lie. There is stuff I did like, but the pacing and certain episodes I just didn't like. Machu stuff. It just I can take it or leave it. A lot of times I care more about the nostalgia stuff with Char, Lala.
And the worst part was Char was only in like 3 episodes. It was a bait and switch.
Yeah.
We got him in episode 2, which I thought that was smart to not make that episode 1.
Yeah, they've got in the middle somewhere, and then the last 2.
We didn't even get him. We just got Red Gundams and hints and flashbacks from Shalia of when it happened.
Right.
Like, that doesn't count. That's not really Char. That's a fucking flashback.
Yeah, then it's the second episode of the last 2 episodes.
Exactly. So just like everybody came in here thinking, alternate universe Char. This is gonna be cool. And what did we get? Polycule with autistic Riz, clan battles, and girls with guns that go Super Saiyan, Evangelion, Power Rangers, and have to behead their boyfriend.
Exactly.
What?
Evangelion
what did I just say? Like, that's even out there for, like, Razafon or Evangelion. Be like, yes, they had to join together the power, polyamory, just to fucking beat up their fucking Rita Repulsa, make my boyfriend grow, to fucking kiss him and cut his head off.
Right.
What? Heck! Who thought of what drugs was this person on that thought any of this made sense?
I need them.
Yes. I need to know what drugs and where to find them.
Yeah.
Why the drugs, where the drugs, how much the drugs.
Exactly.
But yeah, it was watchable. It wasn't complete trash, but looking at it as a whole, it is not good.
It is going to rank higher on my top 10, unfortunately, for the whole fact that I have 4 shows carrying over, and 2 of them I like better, and the fact that they're continuing the summer, can't fully grade it.
So you basically just told me it made top 10 by a technicality.
Like, it was going to be in it, but it's a little higher because of technicality.
Is the season that weak that this is top 10?
Hold on.
I'm curious because that's kind of
no. I'm gonna.
That was like the year that Rich Swann made the top 10 of the PWI. You just kind of sit there and go, "Was it a bad year?" You know what I mean?
I'm disappointed by Lazarus. Windbreaker was good. My Hero Vigilantes was fine, but I preferred Gundam over the Vigilantes. Callan's really good. Demon Hunter's continuing over, but I'm not too crazy about it.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Ahara Song Season 2. Rock's Lady Modesty, I might rank that a little higher.
Gotcha.
Same with Shoshumen, Apothecary Diaries. They were both really good this season.
Apothecary Diaries is still a thing?
Mm-hmm.
Did they have a long time between seasons, or are they just on like season 6 and I just stopped paying attention?
No, this is season 2.
Okay, so it was a decent chunk between seasons, yes?
Yeah, season 1 was October 2023 into January 2024.
Yeah, so like it's been
and then the season
year and
2
a half, whatever.
And season 2 came out in January.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know there was a season 2.
Yeah, and it's gonna end 4th of July.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
and Shirley I really like, but it's continuing into summer, so can't really.
That's that one. Okay.
Yeah, same with To Be Hero X,
Mm-hmm.
which is a good superhero show. That's like is my hero about the bullshit.
I wouldn't know. I never got into My Hero.
Yeah, but no, that was good stuff. It's basically. I think I told you about it. Like the powers go by the trust value from people.
I do think you brought it up.
The number 1 hero now. He hasn't said anything yet. Like there's still a mystery about him, but he's in the final round of the tournament against this up and coming one that thought she was gonna win. Just snapping the finger and she lost.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like
it's anticlimactic.
It felt, but I feel like. I don't know if his power is like time manipulation or dimensional. They didn't show that yet. But hasn't said a word. No one knows who he is. No one knows where he came from. Because all of a sudden he beat the top hero last year and beat the top up and coming in the finals, and now he's number 1 twice in a row now.
So is he just basically Hit from Dragon Ball Super?
I don't know. Again, there's not much about him. We've only seen him in like less than 2 minutes so far.
I really hope they don't do what they always do with that type of character, and then as soon as they start to talk, then they become like lame and they join the hero team, and then they suck.
Well, I'll say he is in the hero team, man. He's already stronger than everybody. But the fact that no one knows about him,
You get what I mean, though.
yeah, I
Like,
get what you mean though.
think about Tien from Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
Tien is a former,
great fighter
cha- cha-
until he got
and
a
champion.
seat.
He won the Budokai.
Yeah, he won. Yeah, he won that second one. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. And now he's weaker than fucking Roshi.
Yeah, yeah. I hope they don't nerf him, but I do like him so far. He's got a cool look. He's got a cool look. So I'm curious about the rest of him whenever they show him again.
Yeah. I don't have any trust in that kind of a character in a shonen, but hopefully they do something different.
But
Hopefully.
it's a Chinese one, so it's not really shonen. So
Okay, now is that the one that you were talking about, which it was made in China, or is it Chinese influence in a Japanese studio? I don't remember if we
it's
discussed that.
made in China.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
might be different then.
Yeah, yeah. As I said, they usually they tend to do stuff outside of the tropes in Japan.
Yeah, Korean tropes and Japanese tropes are very different. Chinese, it depends on the era they're made. If you've
Yeah.
ever seen some like old '90s like Chinese dramas, not anime, just like dramas,
Yeah.
that shit is crazy in a beautiful way, like in an artistically
It's like
ridiculous way.
they got like that infinite budget to just make anything. They would do whatever, go nuts.
I'm not even sure if it's an infinite budget, but the way they do like those montages into like giving characters like these beautiful, picturesque fucking songs, and it turns into like a little like a Bollywood style kind of like song breakdown, and then they go back into the story, and I'm like, it's wow, it's different to kind of understand and perceive from the Western, side of
Right.
things. Because it's
Agreed.
like I've watched a good chunk of the Romance of the Kingdoms '90s version, which I think came out in '94, and each of the major players they have like this montage song kind of moment, like Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, Liu Bei
Yeah,
have like the Peach Tree Oath, and they have like a whole song and a hunting thing that goes along with it. Lu Bu and Diao Chan have a big love song,
yeah.
and then this is after Lu Bu just gets done beating the fuck out of everybody, and then he's just like, "Ooh, Diao Chen, she's pretty. I see her over in the water," and they have this cute exchange back and forth, and then it goes right back, and it's just like
Yep.
it's different. It's interesting.
It seems like a Broadway stage play type of shit.
It does, but it's so I guess maybe unique, and that makes it charming,
Yeah.
at least to me. That I'm just like, this is some fun shit. Like I like this shit.
I may have to watch that.
I know I can't find it in many sites, but there's a fan site online that actually was subbing some of the videos. I don't know where
Okay.
they're at right now in the seasons.
I may need to find this. This sounds. Cause I love me some Free Kingdom. So
Yeah, if you do, you should like most of what this is. Like
okay.
there's certain characters that I don't love as much as other incarnations, but like I don't feel like anybody is poorly casted. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay. That's always reassuring.
Oh yeah, that was kind of why I asked you about if you saw the live action of Ya Boy Kong Ming, because I didn't even know that existed until like Netflix is like, you want to watch this? I'm like, fuck yeah, I want to watch this.
Yeah. I really should have watched that today. Damn. I had nothing I had nothing else to watch today. It's like, damn. Should have put that on.
Like the guy that plays Juge, he gets it. Like he is one
That's
of the
good.
best fucking Juges I've seen.
That is great.
And then Aiko is perfect because she's very girl next door looking. She's cute, but she's not like drop dead gorgeous.
Right.
And like she's really sweet. She comes off genuine. She's adorable, and it blends so well. And the fucking lounge boss, he's amazing.
Good.
They really push the whole former yakuza kind of thing with him and how he acts and how he looks. And then as soon as he sees Juge and he goes to like his little cards and figurines and he starts asking him questions, it's good shit. You'll like it.
Is it episodic or is it a movie?
It is episodic.
Okay, good.
I think there's 10 episodes. I'm on episode 6 or 7. It's right after the Azalea 100,000 likes situation to get into the big concert. You remember that one?
I do. Yes.
So that's right about where it is, because I think it's a couple episodes shorter than the anime season was.
Yeah, the anime was 12.
But I'm pretty sure they're hitting most of the right spots, and nothing feels rushed yet.
Good. All right, I'm looking forward to watching that then.
You should, because I don't love a lot of the live action anime stuff, especially
They don't do a good job.
especially when it's like the full on Japanese live action. The only two, like this one, I think the Rurouni Kenshin, and the only other one before that was Boogie Pop Phantom. There was a live action Boogie Pop Phantom that
Was it?
I got it in like a dual pack of like the fucking season of Boogie Pop, and then it had like the movie. I think I like it because it's almost as goofball as like the concept of the anime. The anime just tried to make it dark, but the way that the Boogie Pop live action is, it's a little more campy, but I kind of like it. You know what I mean?
That's how I felt with the House Husband live action. Like, it's silly, but it works.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Netflix has that too.
I might have to give that one a look then, because House Husband's silly to begin with. So
Yeah, it should be.
I feel like that's an easy one that they could bring over.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%. It's like the current Yakuza games essentially.
Hmm. Did you ever see the because I think you said you didn't see the My Love Story when it was like new a decade ago. Did you ever see the live action version of that?
I did not know.
Okay. Because the casting looks good. I've just never gotten around to actually looking for the movie for the series.
Yeah. The 2015 one.
That was the live action.
Yeah.
Oh, so it
Yeah.
came out right after the anime. Then I guess
Yeah. I'm not sure exactly when the anime came.
the anime was 2014 or 2015. I think.
Yeah, 2015.
Yeah. So then that came out shortly. Okay, that's a quick turnaround for a live action movie. Okay.
They were probably working on them at the same time.
I mean, it was popular a decade ago when
Yeah,
it was a seasonal.
Yeah, bring back the tall, ugly, big lips. They don't do those anymore.
They never really did them then.
I know, like, still, they're like just got rid of it completely. Like, bring it back.
Yeah. I mean, well, you understand why.
I get it, but tweak it a little.
Just change a little bit. Maybe make sure they're really white and instead of Danish.
Don't make the lips that puffy.
Yes. Don't color in the characters that get that look too much.
Exactly.
Make them blue. It's okay. Like if Birder had big lips, no one would say anything.
Exactly.
What?
There we go. I don't know if it's true yet, but apparently that another episode of South Park got banned on Paramount.
Which one now?
The Butters episode.
Wait, the one where it's done like his own little TV show where that's Butter. It's me.
Is that me? Yeah, that one.
Oh, that's one of the best fucking episodes.
But apparently, I don't know if it's true, HBO is trying to get him back. They're trying to get South Park back. Like a bit in war. No, if HBO gets it back, those episodes aren't gone.
I mean, I get that. That's good, but I'm like, either way, it's still paywalled beyond having 8 million fucking streaming services. Because
I know. But hopefully, they at least win the bid for it.
I mean, true.
Like, for the love of God, just pay them back the repairs they did for Casa Bonita.
Yeah, they bought a whole fucking franchise. Give them some money back.
Yeah, it was like $30 million in repairs.
Everybody at HBO can eat at Casa Bonita for free. That's what it is.
I would like to go there, though. I would like to try Casa Bonita.
I would if I was in the area, I would probably try it once just to say I tried it. You know?
Yeah, it's in Colorado, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Of course, everything's in Colorado, but
of course. That's why they legalized weed first, man.
Well, now they got legalized cocaine like Randy did.
They might. Don't put it past Colorado.
Do it. It's they'll have that integrity marijuana-free Christmas snow.
That's how the Broncos are going to win a Super Bowl again. They're going to be high on cocaine. They're going to go full Dr. Roxo.
That might be the only way.
You see Bo Nix just comes out, cocaine, baby. What? Sean Payton's just doing a line.
I had to finish Metalocalypse. I didn't see that finale yet.
The movie finale or the
Yeah.
series finale? I haven't seen it yet either. Yeah, I do have to get to that.
But I might need to rewatch it to refresh my memories first.
Especially like the last season or so got fucking weird from what I remember.
Yeah, as soon as they made it a half hour an episode, it got weird.
And that was like around when they found the old singer and things just got awkward and like I missed the 15-minute version.
No, agreed. So
like that Robot Chicken, that was some good shit. Tim and Eric,
Renegade Angel,
yeah,
the greatest.
yeah.
Uh,
Then fucking Super Jail, terrible
Super
but
Jail
awesome at the same time.
Super Jail was weird.
But as I said, terrible but awesome at the same time.
It's like I can't look away.
Kind of like the Tim and Eric show.
It was like a pilot Rick and Morty kind of.
Well, but cringe comedy kind of worked for Adult Swim, like Eric Andre show, Tim and Eric,
Aqua Teen.
Super Jail, Aqua Team, fucking what the hell was it called? Like
Squidbillies.
Squidbillies was kind of weird and cringe too. Like Monster Ball X or Space whatever the fuck it was.
C Lab 2021.
Oh, C Lab was a decent one, but that's older. That's a parody from forever ago.
Yeah, it was a bridge before a bridge came out.
Yep, more or less. C Lab and fucking Space Ghost. That was like the classic old people watching TV.
And Harvey Birdman.
Harvey Birdman, yep, Attorney Law.
Still holds up.
It does. That's true.
I'm trying to say they had Lucy, Daughter of the Devil.
Venture Brothers.
I still love that one.
Mm-hmm.
Bring back the final season, damn it.
Home movies.
Yeah, that one also holds up. I rewatched
Oblongs.
that last year. Oblongs, that needs to come back.
I see. I don't think I watched enough of it because that was in that fucking weird "why am I watching it" kind of chain of like. It was interesting. I didn't hate it, but at some points I just remember kind of being like, do I want to watch this and wait just for Aqua Teen or Metalocalypse or what was ever coming on next? And
or it's just like, but I don't want to get up to change the channels.
Exactly. That was the lazy person check right there.
Yep.
It's just like, do you want to change the channel? No, Oblongs will stay on. Fine.
Yeah, it will stay. But anywho, we got that out of the way. We got some show.
No, we do.
We do got some show. Let's try to get it over.
Ah, Tony showed up just in time for us to talk about the show. Good timing,
hello, Tony. How you doing, buddy?
I think he's realized we talk about bullshit for about the first 30 minutes, so that's why he turned in late.
He chimes in. He chimes in on the bullshit too, which is great.
Sometimes.
Yeah. So I love it. First up was Joe Hendry.
Talking. We heard from him in the beginning.
Again.
It wasn't even teased.
He opened. No graphic either. I could just bring up a random one.
Yeah.
The same thing.
You've got like 87 to pick from in the last year and a half.
Exactly.
They're here from Joe Hendry.
Yeah,
and he said nothing. That was the most bog standard fucking babyface bullshit.
It's official. He's gonna fight Trick at Slammiversary, his rematch clause. I was like, I am not. I don't want to go live for that. Because I was like, where's Santana?
Well, he's in a match.
But I was saying, we'll get to that. But before that, though.
I think at Slammiversary, didn't they say he was going to be in a match? Some kind of something.
Well, I know Mike said he wanted to be added into the match.
Maybe that was it.
But
it was hard to pay attention this episode.
But this was like confirmed before that taping on Friday. Because they decided to show it live on TNA Plus on Friday. I didn't see it, but...
Oh, wait, what did they showed this live on TNA Plus?
Yeah, on Friday, yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
I was like, I could do that and be like, we can see the future and not do this today.
And you could just pretend.
But that required me to watch it.
Yeah.
That
Oh
requires me to
God.
watch it live. And, like, I really don't want to right now.
Would you have had to listen to Mark Madden's bullshit if you listened to it live?
I don't know. Maybe.
Because that was the best part about this is that there was no Mark Madden. Can't tolerate him. Like he's terrible at wrestling commentary. I don't know why they want to bring him back for certain things. Yes, I get it. He's big in Pittsburgh for sports, but we learned 30 years ago he doesn't carry over to wrestling. Stop it. He's not Pat McAfee.
He has a carry over.
He doesn't carry over. No.
No,
He's
no,
not
no.
Pat McAfee. Stop that.
Yes. Yeah, fuck him too. But
Hey, no, we like Pat McAfee.
yeah, he just shut up a little.
What? What?
He's a little annoyed.
He's excited. Stop it. What do you want
No.
everybody to just talk about tits and be boring? Like
Yes.
Jerry Lawler or Wade or fucking
yes.
Booker? Booker either hates you, vibes with you, or jacks off to Stephanie Booker.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
one of those.
Yes. I want to hear Jared Laura talk about Machu.
He would. She's his age range. He's just like, wait, I get Neon and Machu in bathing suits? Sign me up. He'll go full Conor McGregor. Sign me up.
He'll slam 2 beer cans together and have a heart attack.
He'll die happy. It'd be fun. Shuji who? What? You're like their great granddad's age. Leave him the fuck alone.
Forget autistic Riz. Have you had King Ridge?
Yeah. Have you had fucking Social Security, Riz? You what?
Come here, Sonny. I'll be your sugar daddy.
Oh, I think at that point, then the girls turn the guns on themselves, and then that's how that show ends.
Do their own crime.
Shar and Shuji are just sitting there, and they're like, "Oh, that's a shame. Do we still hate each other?" No. Okay. That's the ending. It fades to black, just like The Sopranos. I would give that 10 out of 10. That'd be the best fucking ending. You need to go back in time, change Jukebox ending to that.
We found a way to make it better. But he's like, yeah, I had a great year because of you fans. You've been there for my ascension, but now be here for my redemption. And then he leaves.
He's lost like 3 out of his last 4 matches, and yet he's cashing in his rematch clause. Oy.
I've listened to the McConaughey quote from Dazed and Confused.
Oh, I do like that one too. Granted, it's a little too young for my liking, but it's a hilarious quote.
Yes.
I get older, but they stay the same age.
Yeah,
okay.
All right, Matthew.
All right. I get it. Excuse me, police.
But we go to the back. Killer Kelly talks about when they were a bondage BDSM group last year.
The best group.
Yep.
Oh.
And they're gonna have a chain match, and there's no safe word.
The safe word is keep going. What?
He says you're already old.
Maybe you can. Not that old though.
Yeah, we're around the same age.
Close enough.
Yeah, we're close. But now we got our first match. It's Kelso and Mokuba.
Also known as a squash match with frills.
With frills, yes. An AEW competitive squash match.
Oh, so a squash match with extra steps. We're going to go the Rick and Morty description.
Yeah, exactly. So yes, we're not going to push the other person, but by God, we got to make them look competitive for that fighting spirit.
Go away.
Yeah.
Go away.
Yeah, no. Go away, half that talent.
Yeah, not everything from Japan has to be done on American TV. All the time. In every match. Speaking of that, speaking of things going on in Japan that won't work on American TV, Ibushi versus Okada? Who asked for that? Who?
Yeah, they're like, oh, it's gonna be a classic. It's gonna be a classic. It's just
it's gonna suck.
Yeah, no, I didn't care about that.
Oh, it's Collision.
I'd rather torture myself through Impact than see Collision.
I'd rather be in a collision than watch Collision.
With the table again.
Maybe. I mean, I've done it once. Let's try it again.
Yeah, finish the story.
I gotta finish the story. Where's Cody? I need inspiration.
This is the year in the making.
I'm gonna get a weight belt that just says "Do the work," and boom.
Yeah, it's gonna be all your physical therapy where you had the surgery.
Exactly. Yes.
Those.
Uh,
As a fan, I never do, but everyone keeps saying, "Oh, you gotta watch it. You gotta. This
They're
is really
wrong.
good."
They're
Brock
sheep.
Alexander lost again.
Wait, you mean people that used to matter in other companies go there to job? Deanna Perrazzo, Taya Valkyrie,
Yeah. Josh lost to Adam Cole tonight.
Josh, Jay White.
Yep.
I can keep going, but I really shouldn't.
Yeah, but no, they're not. They're not buried there. No, because they're free. They're free. They're free from the feds, shackles of the enslavement. So that's why it's okay. It's over here. It's a good match. Over if you go to the Fed, job you're gonna get fed to Fatu and Braun Breaker.
But she'll get more visibility getting beaten the shit out of against Fatu and Braun Breaker than anything.
But no, we don't want you to lose to the Fed guys. We want you to lose to our guys. That's what matters. You gotta lose to the sickos, not the Feds.
We pay you in exposure. Oh no.
Liberals Carlos artist. Yeah, that's a thing. We can. I will bitch about TNA all I want, but I would still prefer to watch it over.
Yeah, I mean, same. Like, we're here talking about it eventually. But, like, we're not really talking anything positive or negative about AEW because we don't watch that shit. We just see some things, like that Ibushi Okada match, and that's gonna be garbage.
Yeah.
It's gonna be bad.
I will watch it to see, but.
Oh, I won't.
I'll tell you how bad it is.
You can, that's fine, because their last one wasn't good in New Japan.
Yeah, the G1 where Ibushi got injured, right?
I believe that was their last one. Or maybe one of their last ones, but either way, like...
The Wrestle Kingdom was fine.
It's a Wrestle Kingdom. And it still wasn't that good, because I think he still screwed up a couple things.
His worst match was against Jay White, Ibushi.
That is very true, yes.
Yeah,
well, actually...
I was... Because remember, I was there live, and I was bored as fuck in that match. I was like, oh my god, let it end.
Yeah, his worst match of the decent Ibushi kind of run. Yeah, that wasn't good. His Noah match was the worst, but like...
Yeah, but I'm saying, but this was before he ruined it with the being world champions.
Yeah, before he combined the belts that no one asked for, then got sick for like 2 years, and also lost his ability to wrestle correctly, and... Oy vey.
And broke his ankles.
Yeah.
To Marufuji. Marufuji should have won that match.
He, out of spite, he should have, because of how bad Ibushi was. He'd be like, no, fuck you.
Let's do that KO move, and that's it. Boom, done. Dude, you can't wrestle.
Yeah, dude, you suck.
It's like, dude, you're hurt. Let's just call it. I'll just hit you with this and go.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, he's Jesus. He's Jesus, man. He's Jesus. A piece of apparently Jesus.
Tony Khan fucks up everything. That should be like that Adam Ruins Everything TV show from like a decade ago. But now we have to just make it Tony Khan fucks up everything. You give him any wrestling idea, he'll make it worse.
Yeah. But, Kelso won.
Of course he did. It was an extended squash.
Yep. And then we go to the back again. It's now Trick Williams. So he said, I'm glad Average Joe has that heart to fight me, but I'm going to stomp on that heart. And also, I'm going to make sure that AJ Francis wins against Santana. I got him winning, my boy.
I mean, he did.
Yes, it is.
Yes, actually. Autistic cucks.
War chief of cuckoldery.
Damn right.
Those short
through space and time.
Through space and time, yep. So the Gundam says. We're at the back again. Masha and Kelly's got that chain match next week, and here comes Ariana Grande, Taya Gardner-Grace.
With a different look. She didn't look quite as Taya.
Yeah, no, and she's like, I got something big in the works. My other best friend.
She didn't say that though.
I know, but I said it for her.
No, but I'm like that's character development. You know what I mean?
Yep. She's not wearing her prom queen dress.
No, she looked normal with like long hair and like a leather jacket or something like that. She looked like a normal girl.
She looks cute.
I mean, she always does. That's just
Yeah.
her.
Like as herself.
I mean, we just also like her wrestling gear for reasons.
Reasons, yes. The
Yes,
good
reasons.
Good reasons.
Science. I don't reasons.
Yeah, yeah. If that ever happened, I'm putting mustard gas in there.
No, the worst part about that would be Vince Russo would make more sense than Tony Khan.
That would be scary.
So here's how we do this: we put Tony Khan, Vince Russo, and Cornette in the same room.
Cornette would just stab both of them.
No. But if Cornette finds himself agreeing with Russo more than Tony Khan, then we know hell freezes over.
Yeah. So basically, he's gonna give them an hour to talk.
Of course.
And
Of course.
And then he stabs a loser. He stabs a loser.
I like that game. It's like an Iron Man match, but loser gets stabbed.
Yes. Yeah. He stabs, and then you find out he stabs both of them.
Yeah. What was it? Double count out. What the fuck?
It was a tie.
But there was no DQ. It was a draw.
Yeah, and time limit draw.
But it was no. They asked for 5 more minutes.
Yeah. So actually, give me 5 more minutes. He just pisses on them.
Yeah. That's all 5 minutes of him pissing on them.
Yeah.
You wanted 5 more minutes? Here you go. Boom.
Sudden urination.
Wasn't that a Golden Lovers move?
Yes.
Oh, they're going up top for sudden urination. Yes.
Next match. Knockouts Battle Royale.
That's why you started to choke. Too many female wrestlers in one spot. It went too long. You wanted to die.
Yep, exactly. We have the Elegance brand, Inspiration, Megan Lee, Tessa Blanchard, Indy Hartwell, Rosemary.
The whole fucking roster.
All right, fine. The whole fucking roster. Yeah, and then Inspiration and Elegance, they both eliminate each other.
Or did they?
Or did they? All the women are fighting. Tessa got mad that a black girl got eliminated that wasn't by her.
No, she likes Victoria Crawford now. It's fine. She saved Victoria 1 or 2 times too. So look at that.
Because she wanted to eliminate her.
Maybe she wanted to do other things to her. You don't know. You don't know their dynamic.
Robert Stone in the cuck chair.
I mean, he's not even allowed in the building. He's super cucked.
Yeah, he's super cucked. He has to watch from the outside of the building.
He has to buy the product to watch it. That's how that is.
Exactly.
Because you know Tessa would be the dominant one out of those two.
Oh yeah.
There is no way she submits to anything.
No. That's why she's divorced.
So you're saying there's a chance, is what you mean?
Yes, I that's exactly what I'm saying. But it's now down to Indy Hartwell and Tessa Blanchard that fight on the apron. But here comes Ash by Elegance with her sinister Cruella de Vil look.
It was funny.
It was funny, I know.
And I just
flips him over, and Ash by Elegance wins, so she is now #1 contender for a future match. That means probably Slammiversary.
But what are they going to do with Slammiversary after what happens next with Masha coming out? Looks like she was going to have a pose off, and then
Here comes
Taya's friend.
Jane.
Yeah.
Our NXT Women's Champion.
Yeah. 1/3 of the new Hot Topic crew, whatever the fuck they're. Fatal Attraction, Illusion, whatever the fuck they're.
Fatal Illusion. I don't fucking know.
I like Fatal Attraction, Toxic Attraction. Like, they need to stop reusing certain words. It gets hard to remember who's what group.
Exactly. We're back in the back because here Jake Something has a site, Mance Warner, and also the International Championship. So that means we're gonna get Jake Something and Macklin for the title.
Boo. Not
Boo.
excited about that.
Riveted.
No, I mean, we talked about it after whatever, whatever the last one's fucking called, the PLE. And it's just like, Macklin has to stop having these brawly Haas matches with people. Give him a fucking bump guy. Give him a little dude he can fucking just bounce off the fucking walls, and then that'll be fun.
Give him
That'll look
Casey
more
Navarro.
interesting. Exactly. Every time we need someone, it's just Casey Navarro
Yeah.
or Jason Hodge.
There you go. Yeah, give him something.
Yeah, stop with all the brawly bullshit. No one wants the fucking international title to be the fucking never open weight fucking title. Because they
Yeah.
don't go long enough, they don't hit hard enough, they look stupid and slow.
Agreed. But speaking of stupid, our call to arms match.
Yeah, this was a TK level of bad idea for a match.
Yep. How this match worked was you had to tie your arm to the turnbuckle post, and if you untie it first, you get an advantage over the other person.
Yeah, it's literally just whoever unties it first kind of wins.
And beats up the other person until they untie.
Yeah. Dumb.
Yep, so Ali does this by using scissors.
Of course he does, he cheats.
Yep, and he's wearing away. And Mr. Skyler, he's fighting back. And Tasha gives him the scissors.
No, Hotch gave him the scissors. Tasha hid them.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, now he's free. They're fighting. It doesn't last long because Ali choked him with that thin rope. 450. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, this was a squash with extra steps also.
Yep,
And a dumb gimmick.
But he's not done. Ali grabs a chair. Here comes Jason Haas saying, no, don't do it. He's like, all right, you're right. And just pushes him.
Yeah, right into the post. Fucking post Hotch. Goes in.
Yep, goes to grab a chair. Hold on. It'll be alright.
Be very similar to his other stuff. Like, Tony's not quite as much of a Haas bruiser. He can bounce a little, but I need to see Macklin against somebody smaller.
Or Charlie Dempsey.
Charlie Dempsey would be decent because he knows how to sell. Tavion would be good because he bumps well for a big guy. Noam Dar would be fun because he's a little legitimate and he's smaller.
He's also injured again.
When the fuck did he get injured again?
Last week.
How?
He just came back.
I know, he was just dead for 2 years.
I don't know what happened, but...
Dude, he's... Never mind, Noam Dar needs to retire. I was wrong.
He still has a contract, so...
He needs to retire because he can't stay fucking healthy. Like...
who else? Who else could they give him? Who was that other guy?
Who do they have from that, like, cheerleader university group that they had?
Oh, I have no fucking idea.
Because they could at least bump. I forget what the hell that awful little faction was called because they were boring and I forget. Like Chase U or something like that?
Yeah, I know it's Chase U, but I don't know their names.
Oh, okay, yeah, I don't know either.
Like, I don't know who the new people are.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of... There's a lot of bigger guys in NXT and TNA. Which I think is probably why Moose has been having squash matches during his X Division reign.
Yeah. But Ali was about to hit Tasha and everyone else with a chair until... Cedric Alexander has arrived in TNA. No Hurt Business for you people.
Correct.
Thank God.
I mean...
Look, I like Hurt Business, and I like Cedric, but it has to be different. You can't have the same thing.
And not to mention that I like him going to TNA, because that could mean that he's still got a decent relationship with WWE. And he might have been like a cost-cutting release.
Yeah,
like,
it wasn't like, hey, I'm unhappy, I want to leave.
It could have just been like, we don't have anything for you.
Yeah, like, look, you're talented, you're a good kid, but like, hey, if you want to go to TNA, You'll probably make the same amount of money, maybe a little more.
Yeah, or maybe even a little less. I think he'd be fine with because it's less dates.
Yep. And I know they're gonna be like, "Oh, why did you choose AEW?" Well, if you guys remember, Tony called out his wife, saying, "I fired you because you sucked."
True. And
Would
Will
you? Would you?
Ospreay recently said the show sucks too. So
Yeah. Like, oh, so you agree it sucks?
I see.
So you agree? All right.
This is Osprey's best and worst promo at the same time.
Like we said, he sounds stupid. He can be a
Yeah,
little stupid. He can be a little stupid, but
he's
he's
a
not.
little stupid. He sounds dumber than he actually is, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we agree.
Hmm. We do.
Yeah, that was back in the Vince days.
That it was. That it
Yeah,
was.
but he's like, yeah, I fired you because you suck. It's like, well, no, I'm not gonna go. There's
Yeah,
like,
I
oh,
wonder if he's actually harboring any grudge like that.
there's like, oh, then why do you say you'd be open to it? Like, well, you got to keep your options open. You always got to keep them open. You can go, well, going here would be nice, but doesn't mean you're going to.
Speaking of keeping options open, you heard that they signed two of the local enhancement girls from like the Pittsburgh show to officially being on TNA, right? Like the Jada Stone and
Yes,
the other one.
I heard of that. Yeah.
But did you hear who came down with Dreamer to offer them the contracts?
No, who was it?
Jazz.
Really?
So you remember when we saw Jazz in like that one-off like battle royal, whatever the fuck that was, like a month or two ago?
Yeah.
I wonder if she basically stepped into Gail Kim's fucking role.
Maybe. Yeah, as Gail Kim, she's done, right?
Oh, she's been down for a little bit, yeah. But I didn't know Jazz was with TNA, but the fact that Jazz and Dreamer came out to offer Jada Stone and the other one a contract, it kind of hit me when I read that. I'm like, oh, Jazz is in the office doing stuff? Okay.
I got it. All right, sure.
That could explain some of the issues with the knockouts. Just saying.
Just saying.
Yeah.
uh, but, but yeah. Good on Cedric.
Oh, definitely. And then Order 4 all went behind Cedric instead of going with Ali, so...
And Ali left. Like, all right, fine. I'll leave. I'll go. But yeah, I can't wait to see him in action.
It's kind of
System.
weird, Tasha being a face, though.
Yeah, after so long.
It's...
This is making me kind of like her.
That's just because you finally think she's cute, because she's been in, like, dresses and, you know,
No,
the glasses
it's more like,
and
man,
everything.
like, wow, she's actually getting sympathy. She's actually has personality instead of just being a Timu Monet.
She's always been personality first. You didn't like her during Fire and Flava?
Eh.
When her and Kira would talk...
That I liked whenever she was by herself.
Oh, she sucks by herself because she's a better talker than she is worker.
Yeah, I think that's what made me sour on her.
Oh, I agree with that completely. Is that they kind of exposed her by having her do stuff by herself, and then they put her with like fucking Savannah Evans at some point, and
Yeah.
then it just became a mess.
Yeah, it's like that. Like, okay, I don't care.
Yeah, then they just tried to make her like Shawn Michaels, but the difference was Shawn Michaels never was by himself and then had help. He kind of went from tag team to big guy enforcing him, to big guy enforcing him,
Also,
to then he went
a lot of drugs.
But you perspective wise,
I know.
he turned on his tag team partner, and then when he went solo, he had Diesel. Then when Diesel and him split, he had Sid. You know what I mean? Like he always kind of had someone watching his back
Yeah.
until he was established.
Right.
They exposed Tasha too fucking quick.
Mm-hmm. But we're at the back. Moose talked about he has a match later. Here comes Matt Cardona, confront the system, mostly Brian Myers.
Trying to win his boyfriend back.
Exactly.
It's June.
And they're like, get out of here, you. And
He's
Brian,
ours now. We got him.
He's our, but his pussy is ours.
Yeah. You want to know something? His pussy belongs to us.
Yeah, and then you see Brian staring at him longingly as they walk away.
Yeah, there would have been some sexual tension music as that was happening. I get it.
Sexual aroma.
Just need fucking Chef to sing a song. I lay you down by the fire.
Yeah. Next up, Northern Armory and the Hardys.
Squash match number 1.
Well, number 3, technically.
Hey, no. No. Well, 2. The Battle Royale wasn't a squash match.
Well, Zach and
Oh, no, I did forget about...
Mustafa,
Yeah.
and then Ali and Skyler.
See, now here's the thing. Do you give Ali and Skyler a pass because it had storyline implications? So the match was just more of
Yeah,
an
it was more.
element to...
That was more an elevated angle. Yeah,
So it depends on how you look at it.
yeah. So
I get
either way,
3. It could be 3, it could be 2, but
Yeah.
too many squashes already. That's the point.
Yep, and Eric Young tried to interfere, but he got caught. He got kicked out.
And it
Hardy's
took
win.
a whole fucking army of security to take him back to the back, too.
Exactly.
That was funny looking, honestly.
It was funny, but the Hardys win.
It was shocked.
But they're not done.
Yeah, they got to give the kid the rub.
Yeah, they had to glaze Leon Slater.
Because he can't get them himself, so he needs the Hardy
Yeah,
rub to make sure
Just say you're winning his anniversary at this point. Like, just say you're winning.
he's a babyface. He can't do that. Or, well, he can kind of say that, but he can't be arrogant about it.
Yep, but yeah, like you're gonna make history. We know you can and will beat Moose. Leon mocks Moose in his tone of voice. He's like, "Well, I'm gonna be on commentary for this match, bro."
Yeah, the fucking charisma vacuum on commentary. You gotta love when they do that.
Yep. So here we go. It leads right into our next match: Moose against
Jobbers, another squash match, 3 or 4, however
Jake
you want to count
Painter
it.
and Shane Saber.
They sound like Zack Saber's ugly cousin, and Jake Painter sounds like he's a fucking backup quarterback. Like,
Yep, Moose wins. He goes to beat him up, but Leon's like, "No, bro.
eh, you're not making an example of them, bruv. Okay.
Make an example of me, bro."
No, I hit you later. You want it too much.
Exactly. But finally, our main event.
Finally.
The only good thing on this show, except for Cedric debuting,
Yeah.
Santana and AJ.
Ash winning was clever, though.
No, that was a good win. Just the match was
I mean, it's a battle royale. What are you gonna do? And it's like
you can't make him good, yeah.
Indy and Tessa were the two favorites anyway. Everybody
Yeah.
knew it was probably gonna come down to them, and then the swerve with
Yeah.
Ash.
Or,
That was clever, actually.
Or maybe Zaya being like a dark horse.
You mean Brookside, not Lei Yingli, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe.
The current Zaya.
It was funny when she was fighting fucking Lish, and if Lish wasn't wearing the shirt, then they would look too similar from behind.
Yeah.
About the same height, kind of like that wavy blonde hair, and then it's just like, wait, wait, who's hitting who? Who's
Okay,
winning?
So put on a shirt.
And then Lish is like, okay, shirts versus skins, go.
But yeah, it went as expected. It was chaotic. It was violent. It was kind of fun.
Kinda. I mean, it was slow in parts, and I didn't like.
AJ tried.
He mostly did. The only spot that felt really egregious to me was the chair shot spot where AJ held it over his fucking head for what felt like 30 seconds just for Santana to kind of turn to kind of put himself in a
Yeah.
spot to take it to the back. I'm like, this is supposed to be a grudge match street fight.
like why wait? Just hit him.
Exactly. Like, just waylay his ass. Like, hit him in the stomach, hit him in the chest. Is it gonna suck a little bit? Yeah, but don't wait for the dude to turn. Like,
Give our job is cooperation.
there are too many fucking wrestlers, because I know we've had this conversation before, that wait extra beats to make sure it's the safe way to take a move.
Yeah.
No, just do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you can't set yourself up from fucking spot A to spot B safely, you need to find a new fucking job. Like, we can't have all these half fucking double clutch slow things. Wait for the person to fucking turn. Wait for the idiot to dive so 7 people stand there like a bunch of fucking morons with their mouth open. Like, these spots are egregious and fucking stupid. Stop it.
Stop it.
Like, just seriously. Fucking fuck.
But Santana hit the rolling buck 50 and Death Valley driver into the chairs. 2 count, near falls.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not done there. He sends Francis crashing through the table.
With an attitude adjustment.
Yeah, attitude adjustment. And here comes Trick. But Joe Hendry they fight off. They fought off.
Yep, immediately. Trick wasn't able to influence the match.
Yep, but Santana tries to gets him back in the ring, but Francis hits a Styles Clash.
That was hilarious.
Yep, I was like, yeah, we're totally getting AJ Styles.
AJ Styles Clash, and then, come on, what was the first thing you thought of when you saw like the finish before the spin the block?
The champagne bottle.
What was the first thing that popped through your head? Tell me.
Who did that recently?
Recently? Oh, see, you're thinking recent. I'm thinking beer money. That was either
Oh, the beer bottle. That's right.
Bobby Roode or James Storm, depending on which part you're thinking. The fucking bottle crash over the fucking head. That's a beer money thing.
Yep.
So we got a AJ Styles Clash, and we got a fucking beer money. Yeah. So I like that. If that's what they were going for, kind of like that old school nod to Styles and beer money. Like I like that.
It worked for this match.
It does, and we've put over AJ a lot, even though we did kind of rag on him with the Cheez-It stuff and the flop dollar.
Yeah, he's not a great worker, but he can definitely sell. He fits in this environment better.
He's a better worker than we give him credit for, because he's a good psychological worker. He's not a good work rate worker, but he understands the pro wrestling aspect of pro wrestling and not the wrestling as much as things.
He knows how to play to his strengths.
Exactly, because even his little fucking like fake plantar fasciitis or whatever the fuck he had, where he made KC fight Santana that one time.
Yep.
And then he magically got healed and beat him down after the fact. Like, that's good heel psychology.
Yeah.
Now, in the ring, do some of his moves look a little clumsy and clunky? Sure. But that doesn't mean he's bad. You know what I mean?
No, I hear you. I agree.
Like, he is not on the fucking King Mabel fucking level of anybody. He's much better than Mabel.
But at the champagne bottle, spin the block. Santana is your winner, but he's not done yet. He grabs the microphone and he says he wants a world title match at New York. He wants Santino to make it happen.
Why did we have so much of that this episode?
So
Hardys win, grab a microphone. Fucking Mike wins, grabs a microphone.
Well, Mike makes sense. The Hardy one should have been a backstage thing.
Yeah, no, I agree. But, like, it felt like there's just too much stop and talk shit. And no one said anything that mattered in this entire fucking show.
Yeah, just Santana.
Santana had passion. What he said was still vapid, but he said it well.
Yeah.
And then I get Kelly's little promo was sexy. But, like, yeah, that's it. Like, she didn't really say anything great, but it was hot. So,
and it's like, you promise?
yeah, you're just like, pretty Portuguese girl says hot things. I'm good. She can say anything, and it's a good promo to me.
But that is the show. It was blasé.
It was.
Match of the night, main event.
Unfortunately.
Star of the night, Santana, maybe Cedric.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think Cedric, you could make the argument, but it's one or the other.
Segment of the night, the Cedric debut.
Yeah, I agree.
And yeah, that is it. We're going to get out of here.
Sounds good. Go away. Run.
Thank you so much for the people that have tuned in. Follow us across all social media platforms, whether it's Facebook, Blue Sky, Threads, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter.
There's so many of these. It's almost as bad as streaming fucking platforms.
This type in Dirty Radio. We're basically there.
Just
Uh,
Google it; it'll come up many places.
yeah, exactly. Follow me on Twitter, DamonPhoenix12. Follow my Instagram, House Husband Cosplay. Check out my anime show, Otaku Cafe, every Tuesday. We got our spring season finale this Tuesday coming up, and then we have our awards after that. Follow Andrew at WC14 on Twitter. Check out his content on the chair shot. Always use your head. And check out all of our geeky pop culture needs at comicbookclick.com with the major issues every Thursday. And we are here almost every day, Monday to Friday, and some pay-per-views. We have recaps on Raw, NXT, Dynamite. That's also part of the Dirty Radio show itself. We got us on Thursday. Friday, SmackDown, when they get people, we get the occasional PLE or pay-per-view on a Saturday or Sunday, depending on the day. This week, they're going to be sucking on that blood, money, dick, whatever the people call it, for Night of Champions.
I'm not offended.
Yeah, we got
Money
CM
is
Punk.
money, especially in America. Come on, blood money, shady stuff.
We got CM Punk and John Cena, so hopefully that's good.
And then don't we have Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton also?
Yeah, Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. We got Asuka and Jade Cargill. And I don't know the other two.
Fatu and Solo, right?
Fatu, Solo, and I think Cross and Sammy.
Interesting.
Because Dominic did not want to go to Saudi. I don't blame him.
I mean, that's fair.
At least I got the option. Like, if you don't want to go, just say no. Like, all right.
You remember when Sammy didn't go for like the first 4 or 5 years because of his Armenian heritage or whatever exactly, or Syrian?
Yep.
I forget which one he is, yeah.
And now they love him. They love him there.
Yeah, they love him enough to overlook that. And he's okay with overlooking that.
Ali didn't want to go because of his religion.
Mm-hmm.
But he goes anyway, but they don't call him a hypocrite or a sellout.
Well, he wasn't relevant enough to be a hypocrite or a sellout.
I know, but I'm saying, like, if you're going to call one, then call the other too.
There is no equality in the internet. Haven't you noticed that?
Yeah, especially in the wrestling. Nope.
Exactly.
It doesn't fit their anti-whoever agenda.
Exactly. We talk shit about who we don't like, and we protect who we like. Duh.
Yep. For the sickos.
That's why there was suddenly a hate train on Kairi Sane. One of the safest and sweetest fucking wrestlers out there.
Yeah.
And it wasn't her fucking fault that Liv landed a little funny.
Yeah.
Even though Kairi apparently like put out this post where she like beat herself up that she feels bad that Liv got hurt.
Yeah. And, yeah, they're like, how dare you cheer with the fans and run around the way. Like, what'd you want her to do? Read Hamlet to you?
It's
like, what'd you want her to do?
or it's like, don't we all remember when fucking Kairi got fucking like knocked the fuck out in that one match?
Yeah.
And how nobody really ran the table about like, oh my god, they're so mean to Kairi, she's so sweet. No, let's just be like,
Yeah, just fuck all you people.
more or less.
But yeah, we'll be here next week. We got dog collar match, chain match, whatever you want to call it. BDSM for the Knockouts World Title.
Sexy.
Maybe some hometown man, maybe some cocaine.
No more hometown man. No more hometown man.
I
Cocaine, fine. No more hometown man.
But yeah, thank you all. We'll see you all next week. Bye bye, everybody.